Hey guys, Jason with Wolf Overland, and we are here exploring around my hometown. This is probably like 40 minutes from my house, and I saw it on Onyx, and I was never a huge fan of Onyx, but ever since they allowed people to start uploading your local trails, I've been kind of getting into it a little bit more and more and more. So I found this local trail that looked kind of cool. It's just a gravel road. There was a muddy, rutted out section up there that, if it was wet out, you'd probably need four-wheel drive to get up it. And then there's an old train trestle right here and a water crossing. It's got a cement base, so it is a cement base water crossing, which a little trickle. And then we got an old trestle you get to drive under. Bunch of bamboo over here, which is kind of cool. And then on the right here, there is a little, it must be a little local spot because someone built a little lean-to right there. And there's beer bottles everywhere. This must be a local spot for either hunters or, from what I see around here, there's a bunch of logging activity going on up there. We're gonna go just explore this road real quick. It's Monday. We just got the diesel back out of the shop. We did the differential fluids and we did the coolant. Long story short, the coolant, the Moab coolant that comes in the eco diesels, it's like a purplish stuff. It doesn't hold up to the eco diesel motor, so we did swap it out with the, I believe it's the Xerox Yellow HD diesel coolant, which showed significantly better pH levels after a year of use. So we're gonna run that and check the pH levels after a little bit and just keep up with that. So let's get back on the road here. Airing down. So I've had everything from, I had the Indeflate 2-hose system. I've had the Stein air-down system. And recently we came across this AutoLink system, which is like the Stein one, but a little bit less money. So I've used this a couple times already, and definitely keeping it in my arsenal here. So this is what it looks like. I don't even focus on that. So it actually shows the PSI level desired on there, and you set it to whatever PSI you want, you lock it down, and it is pretty dang accurate. It just screws on to the tires here, and let's go around. So you can air down even while you're driving, because you can just screw these on and then just boom, take off down the road, and once they reach that PSI, they automatically close the valves. So I got these 4122 little valve stem caps, and you just flip them up. So boom, you just screw that on, good to go. Pop this off, you don't lose it, and then just screw these on. So I'll put the link in the description below for these. I've tried them out a couple times. I really like them. They're pretty cheap compared to what the other products on the market. And they did send this to me for free, but I did want it anyway. So you guys won't be surprised about how much free stuff is offered to me. And I turned down a lot of it, but if it's something that I really want or I'm interested in, I'll definitely take them up on their offer. So we're gonna wait while these air down real quick, and you don't need to air down for this road. It's just gravel. So I'm just doing it for comfort and to kind of show how these things work. But they're real accurate, within 1 to 2 psi, and right now should be what do I have them set at? Hold on. I do have them set to 14, 15 psi, somewhere in there, which is typically what I do run on these trails. So there's trash everywhere. Beer bottles, a box of crackers, some water bottles. Luckily, always carry garbage bags and little cleanup stuff. So we'll get this cleaned up real quick. Some Natty Light, Coors Light. I like how it says right on the beer bottles too. Please don't trash. It's kind of funny. I mean, they got a nice little overhang here. Hell, it's even got a gutter on it on the back end, so don't make a mess. Dang, we got some Budweiser over here. It's 3 different kinds of beer. Broken glass, that's cool. Well, we got a whole bottle, a whole garbage can, a whole trash bag full of trash, and there's a little junk pile over there that I guess is just full of glass bottles. So I couldn't get it all, but at least I got a full trash can. All right, so let's check our tire pressures. So they're all air down, and we're at 16-15 and then 14-14. So obviously that's, you know, in between 1 to 2 psi, and that's not even properly calibrated yet because you got to drive it for those sensors to read correctly. And they fit real easy right here in my DV8 door replacement cubbies, or you can put them down here. I got trailhead deflators right here. These is also a good set. Well guys, we're airing up at the end of the trail here. We kind of looped around and did the other one that heads towards I-26. But there's this little monument here. We're gonna go check it out. Got the tires airing up. Erected by Newberry County Post number 24, the American Legion, in memory of the following men of the United States Air Force who lost their lives as a result of a plane crash near this spot on February 5th, 1943, while in the line of duty. Then it has Rockford, Illinois, one of the pilots, Second Lieutenant Donald G. Haley, Rockford, Illinois. It's by where I used to live. Gastonia, North Carolina. If any of you military people around here, this flag needs to be recycled. It's a little tattered. I see where people leave rocks and pennies on top of the grave. This is why it must be called Monument Road. Anyway, thanks for tuning in this week. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. We'll see you in the next video. So this is how I air up. I got an ARB dual mounted under that platform there. Turn the compressor on and off with the red arc. And then I have this reel for each tire. So it goes, so the hoses go to all four wheels around the front. That's how I air up my system. So she's almost there. So this is the ARB wireless air up system. So it's a little module that plugs into the harness for the dual compressor, and you control it with the remote. You can set different presets, street, like air up pressure, highway pressure, rock crawling pressure, sand pressure. So you can adjust your tire pressure as you go. It'll actually air you down as well if you have like an in-deflate system or this setup. I always find it easier to air down with the little screw-in stuff than to pull out, you know, all the hoses and get the exact pressure. I always just use the little screw-on type deflators. As always, thanks for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. If you like these types of videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified of new videos. And for the price of a cup of coffee, consider joining my Patreon. This gives you sneak peeks and invites to Patreon-only meetups. Thanks again.